And we're live once again, and we're on the line, but it's not live on the line. This is what you call prolonging it. There it is. That's right. We back at it talking about that WWE Wrestling Talk. Yo, I missed the New Day, man. What a New Day at, yo?
Man, Biggie was just in Columbus.
Yeah,
Literally.
he was?
Yeah, he was at the Blue
Man.
Jackets game.
Got you. Yeah, you've been seeing Biggie a lot more, having a lot more, outer appearances ever since his freaking tragic accident he had. I think it was like what was like a year ago now.
Yeah,
Just
like
about-
a year ago.
Yeah.
So is he retired or is he able to wrestle?
So what they said
Yeah.
is with him and Randy, they both aren't cleared until like the end of the month, beginning of next month.
Oh,
I
I didn't
did-
know it was that soon. Yeah, I was reading something. I thought they said he was.
They gotta just be cleared, I guess, because Biggie's been trying to come back or whatever, but they say he's not cleared.
Yeah, you got to be careful with neck injuries, man. That junk is career ending.
Mhm.
And the way that he had his injury was, did y'all see it when it happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing that live, that was not.
That shit was rough, man.
crazy.
Yeah, that was really rough. And I remember it was like right after that, I think it was at SummerSlam when Brock Lesnar was fighting like basically the whole bloodline at the one point in the
Mhm.
match. I remember he had suplexed Jay outside of the ring on the floor,
Mhm.
and it looked like Jay landed like the same way that Big E. And I remember seeing that. I was like, oh man, please don't let another guy get injured like that, man.
Man.
So much power to Big E. Big E, if you're watching, please get strong, brother. We need you back. And if he gets back, go straight to the New Day, man. I loved him as the champion. It was cool, but if y'all feeling it, like I think them three, bro. Even if it's just them doing like outside stuff, it's just they have such a
definitely.
great dynamic, man. It's just awesome. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Hey, Beeline, if you notice, we got me, of course, Brian B. And then we got, of course, you got Raven on the line. Check her out on TikTok. TikTok is crazy. She killing it with the Wrestletalk and the different poses. She got different venues she doing. She Ray killing it. But we got a newcomer too. You might have just saw us on his show. Bring the popcorn, baby. We got to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Jason Craig, everybody. What's up, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
What's
Jason.
What's up?
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Hopefully I can add to the Wrestle Talk.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we had a great time. Me and Raven were actually on Mr. Jason Craig's show, Bring the Popcorn. We talked about the top 5 favorite wrestling video games. Actually, a lot of fun, a lot of nostalgia. We got to live, old memories and stuff. So we wanted to invite him on Wrestle Talk straight through the roast, and we actually going to talk about the road to WrestleMania, baby. We on it. We've been on it, and it's 2 weeks away already, man. Comes and goes, yo. It's so much fun, like having the experience. But we're gonna talk about some things that are leading up. We know a couple of matches that are gonna be on the cards, and a couple more that are still to come, and some speculation and how everybody's feeling about it. So we're gonna get everybody's opinions today. But going around the room, how's everybody doing? How everybody day going, yo?
My birthday tomorrow.
That's right. Happy
That's all I
birthday
care
to
about.
Raven, everybody. Oh, man, I need some happy birthday stuff or whatever. Some sparkles and stuff or whatever. But happy birthday, Ray.
Thank
That's
you.
what's up. Anything special planned?
No.
No.
Just chilling.
My mom bought me and my sister our wrestling tickets for next month, and she said that's all I get. So
There you
that's all I
go.
got.
That's a big prize right there. Where y'all going? Y'all gonna see like a Raw or SmackDown?
It's SmackDown in Columbus on April 21st.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I remember we went to I think in August I went to SmackDown, and it was a surprise going to because JD the Mouth, my brother on our Live on the Line, he was working, and this lady worked for WWE, and she got him free tickets, man, and we were sitting right behind the production board, literally right next to the ring, bro. Yeah, it was incredible. I never had the experience like that before.
I think this will be my first time going to SmackDown since I was a kid. I've
Really?
been to Yeah, I've been to nothing but Raw because Bianca's on Raw, and that's all my sister care about. So
Gotcha.
I haven't been
Your
to no.
sister got her down packed, bro.
Oh yeah.
I saw the clip today. She got Bianca. I'm telling you right now, Bianca, see that clip right there? There ain't no way
Definitely.
she ain't going. She got that shit down packed. Like she
Definitely.
looks just like it
She
was a shadow.
studies Bianca, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That shows a lot, man. It does mean a lot because throughout history, like you could think of it. You had Jacqueline. You had like there's not too many. Awesome Kong. The true black women's champions. There's not that many, man. You got a couple now, like Jade Cargill and stuff, but. Yeah,
when I was in middle school, we had Alicia Fox, but that was like a short-lived thing. That wasn't really nothing.
Yeah, Alicia didn't really have a lot of longevity with like big.
Not at all.
Yeah, Bianca. I respect Bianca for that. I got my gripes with Bianca, but I respect it as far as holding down the game for the strong black women. We got some comments in here already, guys. I do apologize that we have we can't see the people who are commenting. I'm not sure exactly. Somebody told me one time, but I can't see exactly who it is. So if you wanted to state your name when you're doing your comments on Facebook, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We got happy birthday to Raven on the line.
Thank you.
And of course, we got my boy Harris drinking again podcast. Boy Harris show. That's my boy, bro. I know he's been going through some transitions, so he's getting back, and we to get Harris back on the show. Thanks a lot for the. Yeah, we just hit 300 subscribers. Beeline, thank you guys so much, man. Literally, those 300 subscribers came in like a matter of like four months, really, and it just doubled my numbers. Yeah, so it's been really very, very excited about that. We've been working really hard lately. And mostly thanks to you guys, more than anything. But all that sentimental stuff. This is Wrestletalk, baby. We gotta get crazy in here. Yo, listen. All right, bro. So let's just kind of start it off, man. I have been keeping up with Raw. I have been keeping up with SmackDown and everything like that. We do have a couple matches that we do know about. How are y'all feeling on the journey so far? Go ahead, Ray. Let you start it off. Oh, actually,
women.
Ray. I usually let women first, but we got to guess. We can't ignore the guess.
Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead,
Jay. My bad, Ray. I'm always about the women.
Well, I know about a few matches. Like I said, it's coming to go with WWE for me because WWE has left a salty taste in my mouth. I'm mostly AEW at this point, but
I forgot.
With a chair at. We have a match right now.
But from what I'm seeing so far, I am liking what they're doing with Roman.
Yeah.
I feel like Cody's not going to beat him, and I feel like the only person that can beat Roman at this point is Jesus Christ himself.
Oh shit! It's a heavy toll.
As far as Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, that match I'm looking forward to just because I love both those two as workers. They're both tremendous workers. Sure. Even though Charlotte is a nepo baby, but she does deserve everything she gets because she is very talented.
Yeah.
Asking Bianca, I'm gonna be honest with you. I years ago I would care, but now it's like they have pacified Asuka so much.
Man,
it's interesting
and
so far.
And also kudos to Rey Mysterio for being in the WWE Hall of Fame, even though it's not,
much love, Ray. Much love to Ray, yo.
And and it's just funny seeing Dominic because I'm like, wow, this is very stereotypical, but it is entertaining.
It's super. Listen, yo, I was the biggest Dominic hater.
Man,
like
I could not.
I have changed like a whole 360, yo. I love that guy, man. I never would have imagined that he would be somebody that I'm like, I can't wait to see it on the screen. Rhea makes him. I'm not gonna lie, he does good, but Rhea as his sidekick, like partner or whatever, his muscle, it's like a Triple H in China kind of. I love it. I think they're doing that shit so well.
And like the thing, I'm really proud of Dominic. Like, wow, I remember when they were having ladder matches for custody of him for a while ago.
Dominic on the pole, bro. Yep, that's back in the day.
And just like to see him, make his own way in the WWE is actually really special. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Definitely one of the like I said, one of the biggest changes that I saw that I was like, I gotta sit here and make sure that I'm paying attention to him now because the whole convict Dom, they did well by making him a character, yo. And I think that was the
Right.
smartest thing you could do because he had a huge image. You know, Rey Mysterio is probably the most famous, well, definitely the most famous luchador of all time. And
Right.
he wasn't going to come in and master his father under his father's, like, you know, caliber and be that. So they put him in a different position. I think it's smart that they're kind of trying to put him in Eddie Guerrero position because he's kind of got that kind of feel like, hey, I'm a cheater, I'm a liar, I'm evil, I'm nasty, whatever. Salute, moving transition, not a sexual one. That's Harris. Thank you, sir. But we got another. What's up? It's Kia. Hey, what's up, Kia? Yeah, Kia's a regular. Kia's real cool. Kia be coming on. She always dropping in. Yeah, we love you guys. But yeah, no, I definitely feel you, bro. I agree with everything you said too, Jay. And it's crazy because you usually watching, you know, the AEW. Do you try to watch both, or do you just stick to mostly AEW?
I try to watch both. Like I said, like I try to hop in every now and then. It's just I be so busy.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a lot of wrestling on now, man.
Yeah.
And
like like Ring of Honor, I try to watch Ring of Honor, try to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. Try to watch. Well, I stopped with Impact. Impact just doesn't get to me no more. It doesn't excite me no more.
Because I mean, just has like all like the mid carders from WWE. I don't mean that like disrespectfully. I'm just saying, Brian. What's his name? What was his name? Is it Brian? Yeah, Brian. Zack and Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder's over there. I know Zack Ryder. He busts his ass. But in WWE, like he was mid. Like everybody was mid. Then they moved over to Impact. He was good, man. He was good. I mean,
his theme song was godsend. That's about all I give him for real.
Yeah, okay, and it was fun.
And then I pulled up the match card just because I'm still so far behind. Now, is this right? Is it gonna be Brock Lesnar versus
Yeah.
Omos?
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. People are kind of. I mean, we're gonna talk about the matches and stuff like that. We're gonna get into them. But yeah, Brock versus Omos is gonna be something people are hating on. I'm actually interested to see it. I mean, I hope that Brock does the right thing and let Omos get over. I think they need to let Omos get over. I don't think Brock needs anything, but Brock has been on a serious losing streak, yo.
Yeah,
like everybody's beating him.
Yeah, but also one match that I am looking forward to because this man and his brother has grown on me. I do want to see Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins because people can say whatever they want about the Paul brothers. They have. I used to talk shit about the Paul brothers too, but they have earned my respect.
Yeah,
they've earned my respect, especially Logan Paul, because I like. Wow, I was not expecting him to be this entertaining of a wrestler in the ring.
Yeah, he's good. I like him. I like the Paul brothers. People think I'm crazy. I know they talk shit or whatever, but I like them, bro. They're interesting. And they're talented too. You got to give credit where credit is due. They talk shit, but they back it up heavy.
100%.
Yeah, and that's really all my thoughts on. Of course, Roman versus Cody. I would like it. I would like Cody to win, but like I said, it's not in the cards. I just don't think it's in the cards.
Yeah, listen, and that's going to be a big one. You know what? Let's just jump to it. We always usually save the big ones for the last, but Jay, you're right, man. Let's bring it to the table because I got something to talk about on this. So, Ray, go ahead. How do you feel about the road to Mania so far?
Honestly, the matches are they were kind of expected. Like, if Ray and Dom actually fight, I'll be happy for that one. And Edge and Balor, I seen that coming.
Yeah.
As long as they do Demon Balor versus Brood Edge, I'm cool. If it's not that way, then I'm gonna be a little upset.
Yeah.
Seth and Logan, I didn't expect it in the beginning, but the way it's building after Rumble, I like it. I like how it's gonna be. I think it'll be a good match. I mean, I want Seth to have a different match with somebody else, but I can see that being a good match to help get Logan on his feet for just now coming back after his injury.
Yeah.
Cody and Roman, I mean, I'm going Cody all the way, always will. I don't think he's gonna win it. I don't see it happening. I see if Roman retains, the only way I want that to end is Jay turning on Roman. If that don't happen, I'm gonna be mad because you just wasted a whole storyline right there. That would have been a pretty good storyline. What's the other matches? Oh, Rhea and Charlotte. I want Rhea to win that. I really don't care for Charlotte all like that. Yeah. And Bianca versus Asuka, it's boring. It's really boring. They're not doing
Man, we all
nothing
in
to even.
agreement, yo.
They're not doing nothing to like lead up to the match. They're
It's
in a
2 weeks
tag match
away.
next week. They're in a
Bro,
whole tag match.
didn't I see? I called it. See, I knew it. I knew
That's
this was gonna happen.
so stupid. I seen
Yeah.
it. Like I told you, I seen it on Twitter that they did it at a house show, and Bianca was pissed. She's like,
That's
"Why am
boring
I
as
in a
shit,
tag
yo.
match with my opponent? I should be preparing for the road to WrestleMania."
And
That's
they just
stupid.
revamped her. That's the thing that's so crazy about it. They just made Asuka the Kana or whatever and gave her the blue face paint and everything. And they made it seem like she was going to be a severe problem. And then they just got her joking and laughing and spitting blue shit everywhere. I mean, it really isn't entertaining, bro.
The one match I can say like I might be a little excited for is Omos versus Brock, because I think I told you before I was tired of the Brock and Bobby stuff. That was getting annoying.
Yeah, that shit was boring.
To have him face somebody else, I'm fine. Like even if it's a bad match, I don't care. Like I'm tired of him and Bobby. And Bobby's match might not be a thing no more. Body and Bray.
We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that for sure.
I'm upset about that.
We're gonna talk about that for sure. We're definitely gonna talk about that shit. That pissed me off a little too. But yo, wouldn't this be crazy? Think about this right here. Tell me if y'all agree with this. This isn't my idea. I just thought about this while y'all was talking. Listen, if Omos just on some crazy random shit, if they have Omos beat Brock and just Omos just dominates Brock, what nobody will ever think will happen, right? Omos just dominates him. Like Brock tries to do what he can't, pick him up for the suplex, and Omos just turns around, just fucking Hulk slams him through the ring or some crazy, you know what I mean? Like some craziness, right? And then he comes out the next week. He comes out the next night or whatever with MVP and says, "Roman, give me that fucking title," or whatever. And he just and Omos just smashes Roman for the belt, yo.
That'd be crazy.
How crazy would that shit be, right?
That'd be wild.
Wouldn't that be like some I think the one thing you can I'm talking about, like not even on some pay-per-view shit. I'm talking about he just smashed, he says, "I want you now. I'm not waiting. Get in this ring." And Roman's like, "Who are you?" Like whatever. And Omos just grabs him. And he fucking grabs and and he just dominates him.
That would be crazy, man.
Just think of the crazy caliber that would put that man.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, listen, man. That's just an idea. I know that's not gonna happen, but that would be crazy. That's the kind of shit like what Jay was saying, like why you like AEW and stuff. Yo, WWE and Ray, you were saying it too. Like WWE, everything is so predictable, bro. I want just wild shit to happen, yo. Like just
remember
like crazy,
Rumble, and I think Chamber. Every little thing that happened, I knew was gonna happen because it was predictable. It was so terrible.
Yeah, for sure, man. It really was. I feel like it's been, like you just said, Ray. It's been very predictable. I am kind of excited for the just because it's WrestleMania. But the matches, I mean, it is what it is. You know, Brock versus Omos, Seth versus Logan. I just think that they're gonna have a good match. It's nothing from it. It's nothing coming from it. Rhea, it's Rhea's time. Rhea's the hottest fucking female wrestler they have right now. And there's no like dispute about it. I feel like Charlotte's on her way out, man. I've been saying that a lot lately. I don't think Charlotte's gonna be with WWE too much longer.
I can see it.
I don't think she has a place anymore. I think the four horsemen, believe it or not, even Becky, I think they're kind of lost, man. The only one I can see that can still stay is Bayley. Bayley's continued to
because she was gone
herself
for so long too. So she had the chance to like, I don't want to say like get better, but she made her career is gonna last longer than everybody else's. Everybody else is day in, day out, and Charlotte's just getting old at this point.
Yeah, Charlotte. There's nothing. Charlotte can't turn heel. She can't turn face. There's nothing.
No, we've seen it all at this point.
I just feel like a new change of scenery for Charlotte, maybe a different company would do her justice because as we see from Miss Mercedes, it's working for her.
Yeah, there's no denying it. I mean, she's also dabbling in other things as well. Like, she's doing the Star Wars, she's doing the modeling. Like, Mercedes did her thing when she went out and they left the company. I think she knew what she was doing, bro. She wanted to do it. She got support.
They screwed her over. That's what, like,
what WWE?
Yeah.
Yes, they screwed her over.
I mean, they definitely. Well, what do you mean? Let me get you.
So So the rumor was that I think who was it? It was Sasha, and who was her tag partner at the time?
Naomi.
Naomi.
Naomi. Yeah. So the thing was, they were holding out for so long because it says we're not doing nothing with these belts, and we're better off as single competitors. And I guess this was still when Vince was with the company. He said,
Mhm.
"No, you're going to be a tag team still." And then they both sat out for a while. I don't know what happened to Naomi. I think she's still there, but Mercedes is like, "I am out. Y'all are not
Yeah.
utilizing me whatsoever," and
Yeah, they both
rightfully
walked
so.
out. I thought that the story was they had the belts, but they were trying to make something of the belts. And Naomi and Sasha had the tag titles, but WWE wasn't doing anything with the tag titles.
Yeah,
And they
like it
wanted
was.
to do something, but they were trying to like make them drop them or just they weren't taking
Yes.
them seriously.
Yeah,
So
it
what
was
I heard
Go around
is
the room.
they had
like.
Sasha. So Sasha and Naomi were gonna be in like this tag team something, and it was them versus Dewdrop and whoever else. It was a whole
Yeah.
bunch of different people, and it was supposed to be like Sasha pinned Naomi, and then one of them turned on the other, and then the belt split from there.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's right.
they
Yeah.
were like, "No, like we just got the titles. Why would
And they
we
had
do
made
that?"
merch. They were trying to build their character. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that
and like nothing came out yet because they left. And when I
yeah, they
read it,
walked
they
out.
put their belts on John Laurinaitis' desk, and they did.
Yeah, they
And
bounced.
then that's when they had the little. Then they ended up actually doing the match. It just didn't have them two in it. And then now they're gone. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They actually even after that, they didn't even fucking even. I don't even think that because the belts went away after that. They
Yeah,
didn't
the
even do
belts didn't
anything.
become a thing till like after SummerSlam.
Triple H brought him back. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
and he did a good job because he did the tournament and he made him feel relevant again. Because even when Damage Control won him, they felt like it felt like important to have him. So
Yeah.
I thought that was a perfect conclusion to all that craziness because those tag title belts never really felt important. Bailey and Sasha did a little bit of making them feel important, but after that, man, they were just randomly putting women together and just making them a tag team, kind of like what they do with the tag team division now.
Well,
Like
Just
Rhea
randomly
and
throw
Nikki
people.
ASH, that was random.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was
I
all
didn't like
random.
that.
well,
What'd you say, Jay?
that's one thing about WWE. It's like I guess it's trickled over to Triple H too, but it was well known that Vince hated tag team wrestling, so that's why we always had those
Really?
random. Yes, Vince has never liked tag team wrestling, like that's why there's been so many dark years of tag team wrestling, like in the late 2010s, because he did not know how to book tag team
How to
wrestling.
push tag teams?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard people say that before too. They definitely have had amazing caliber tag teams. They used to work the circuit because you go to
Yeah.
WWE, you go to WCW. That was back in the day. The Road Warriors, the Steiner Brothers, like these are the classic guys. The Rockers, whatever. But they do always wind up. Besides, like a couple of them, they'll always wind up like Vince will split them up, and then you'll make them single competitors. But you don't get those longevity tag teams anymore, like very
Yeah.
rarely.
Yeah.
But
And then the ones you do get, they're in NXT. Well, I don't know how it is in NXT now, but they're in NXT and they put on damn good matches. But then when they get called to the main roster,
yeah,
they don't do
they don't
nothing
last,
with
man.
them.
Yeah, I think they do need the caliber of tag team. Another problem that I've always saw with the tag team division is you get the guys that aren't doing anything. Like recently it was Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, and you get those guys, and then you'll put them together because they have to have something to do. So you're like, oh well, they need to be on the match. Make them a tag team, and that was Sheamus and Cesaro. That was a whole bunch of people like throughout time. You know what I'm saying? They just throw two
Right.
single competitors together and make them a tag team. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, like. So that's just one of the things where it's hard to just be an established tag team and be able to just run the circuit, whether it be the Viking Warriors, whether it be the Usos, I was about to say the Money Profits, the Street Profits, like different people who are just established as a tag team, and look at us like over here looking for them to break up or whatever, because some of them are just like. Just imagine if Shawn Michaels never broke away from the Rockers, yo. Like, just imagine if he never sweet chin Marty Jannetty through that damn glass. Like, he never would have been established, man. Shawn Michaels is Shawn Michaels because he sweet chin and got away from the tag team. He he basically started as the tag team because the Rockers were huge. But it's interesting, man. It's really interesting. I personally think that there isn't enough tag teams in WWE, like established tag teams right now. The Usos have held the title against every damn person. I think we can all agree. Can we all at least agree on this? Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are definitely going to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that don't happen, it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah. I don't think there's no way that can't happen, and I'm pretty sure they're definitely taking those titles. I'm pretty sure. I think the Usos run is definitely going to be the first to come to an end in the Bloodline.
Yep.
Somebody has to lose something. I can't see the Bloodline walking out completely unscathed from this WrestleMania.
So bad, man.
Listen. Fuck it. This is my show. I'm gonna drop this. Listen, I'm gonna drop this on y'all. Listen, I've been waiting to do it. I've been thinking about this all day. Listen, bro. I'm telling you right now. This is how I think WrestleMania is gonna go. This is my early ass WrestleMania prediction on the Bloodline situation. Like we just said, Usos are definitely losing them titles. I definitely think that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to take that shit from them. I don't know if there's going to be any interference. It might be with Solo or something like that, but I think that he's definitely going to lose those titles. Now, this is where I think is going to kind of make the change or whatever. I think that Cody is definitely not beating Roman, yo.
No.
For whatever reason it is. I don't know if it's going to be interference. I don't know what the case may be. He's going to get screwed over or whatever. Or maybe it won't be interference. Maybe Roman will just win, which will be crazy.
If Roman can win clean, I'm not going to be mad. Like, that's what I've been saying. Like, if he actually can compete himself and win by himself.
Yeah, because that was my thing. I get WWE, they want to have the heel win dirty. But the match
so annoying.
But the match with Sami Zayn and Roman, I was like, this match is so good. There did not have to be good. There did not have to be no interference. I get they want to do it for the drama, but again, if you're not going to have Jay turn on Roman, then don't put it there. Since Sami is a buffer match, just let them have a good match and just have good.
That was a good match, man.
Yeah, it was a really good match. It was.
Yeah, like just let them have good storytelling within the match. You don't have to do outside interference.
Check it. All right, so see how y'all saying it now. This is what I thought. I thought it was saying shit. So Roman wins. All right, I don't know how he will win, whatever, but this is what's gonna happen. Roman wins, right? Now there's already been deflection in the Bloodline, so Roman still got the titles. There's already been deflection. So what's new? Oh shit, the Usos lost some titles. So how's Roman gonna react? I went to Raw and showed out. I got my belts. Where y'all belts at? Now we got you feel me? Feel where I'm going? Now we got reason for the deflection. Then it comes to whether it be Cody coming back or listen, bro. Listen, I thought this shit out. Or my boy Seth, yo. I'm telling you, I stay with this shit.
I kept saying I wanted Randy, but it's not gonna happen no time soon. I can see Seth.
I think if Seth came in and was like, your family's messed up. I won against Logan. I should be the next one. And he pisses Roman off. He's pissed with the Usos, pissed at Seth, somebody else whose family. And then Solo's like,
Roman off anyway.
You feel me? And then the next WWE Backlash, even a fucking SmackDown. And they do Seth versus Roman. And then the Usos come out like they're going to interfere. And they just back the fuck away and let him lose. And then he loses the belts. Yo, I'm telling you.
Get this man creative.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And think of all the story you can turn. Listen, I haven't thought it out any further. Think of the Usos will be loved. You can turn them face. Roman can step away for a while. He can go because he's going to take a break when he loses the title. There's no way.
He wants to.
But when he comes back, he can be a face and he could be glorified. Bro.
Right.
You feel me? Right. I thought that shit. Well, I was going to McDonald's earlier. If that shit, I'm telling you, yo, I was like, because, yo, he has to lose epically, bro. You can't end this. Or it has to be on some Omos, just completely shock the world shit. Like, it has to be
if Omos don't get no recognition, I'm going to be mad because you all for Omos right now. Omos need his flowers.
Omos better get it, yo.
But like now that you're talking about it, would make sense for Seth. because it's just like now I think about all the times that Roman and Seth fits like I think Seth has had the leg up on Roman most
Seth
of the
never
time.
beat Roman.
No.
I mean, Roman never beat Seth.
Yeah, Roman never beat Seth.
Yeah,
When he played at Royal Rumble, he had him in the fucking Dragon Sleeper, but Seth's arm was on the rope, but the ref didn't see it. That was how they closed off their last rivalry.
Yeah, and then remember Roman was being bitter and wanted to start beating up on Seth, hit him with a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Seth gets under Roman's skin.
He does. The Shield.
I mean,
the Shield
and
brothers,
there's no reason for it. Like besides the Shield, besides that he gets under, he's the only person that can truly get under Roman's skin properly.
I think Seth is it, yo. I think Seth is it.
And I've been saying that. I've been saying that too. Like, come on.
If Seth takes that belt from Roman, takes both those belts, that would open Seth up to a whole new level. You can reintroduce different things. It'll restart a lot of things. If Bray is there, you can bring Bray in it and let Seth and Bray go at it like you try to do this. There's so many possibilities. If Cody has it, you definitely see the possibilities. You know what's boring? This is on Jay's side. I'm on Jay's side with this shit. WWE's probably going to let Cody take them fucking belts at Mania. And it's going to piss me off. Because I just don't know where they would go with Cody from after that, man. I just don't know. Just have all the bloodline lose.
Then you could bring in Seth. Because Cody and Seth still got their little beef going on or whatever. You could bring in Seth right there.
And didn't Cody come back from his torn rotator cuff? Like wasn't like the Rumble his comeback from injury?
We knew he was winning.
Yeah, we knew he was winning.
That thing looked nasty when I saw it too.
Yeah, Cody's a beast. I love Cody.
Watching that was like,
yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast. He got it in his blood, yo. Dusty Rhodes kids, like they got it in that shit in their blood. And
that's why I think they're gonna let him win that. That's the main reason I think because he's all for I'm winning this for my dad. It's going to the Rhodes family. Blah blah blah. He's all about family right now. I don't see it. I see it being that.
If Triple H is smart, Triple H would come out and pedigree his ass. Fuck your family, kid. Man, I want the excitement back, yo. I don't care. I want that. What the fuck happened? Like,
man, I need Triple H and Cody to do something at one point because, like, Triple H deserves to do something to Cody for sledgehammering his whole chair, whole throne.
Right. Make Triple H the reason why he lose. Make Triple H the reason why he lose.
Why it's okay to let it go.
And I'm telling you, yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I've always loved when authority figures get involved in robberies because it makes it fun. Like it just makes
you don't expect it. You never expect it to happen.
You're right.
Because that whole authority run, even though a lot of that was trash.
Trash.
All the build. Well, besides like the build to the Survivor Series, that was great. Yeah. Like, that's great. Why can't you do more of that?
Yeah, I think that I don't know what it is. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for my conspiracy theories, but I think Vince McMahon is back in control of a lot of this shit. Matches are boring again.
Besides Triple H, having his little pacemaker, I definitely.
Oh yeah. Everybody losing their damn thunder, yo.
Yeah, man. I think there was news saying that Vince was back in the doors.
Yeah,
he's back, but he's not. Apparently, he's not like in the head role like he used to.
Doing nothing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
I highly doubt that. Like
he's not gonna just come back and not do nothing. It's just coming.
Yeah. I definitely think he has a say so in at least some things. He probably doesn't have final say so, maybe, but I'm pretty sure, he's speaking on things, and we've heard mixed things. I mean, it could be wrong, could not be. Who the fuck knows? But we do know that
right. We ain't back there.
You know what I mean? This man ran this company for years successfully. I love Vince, but let's be honest, it's a different ball game.
It's a different era. It's a different era.
Yeah,
it was time.
Triple H brought that freshness when we knew he took over, and you saw all the changes and everything he was making, and then all of a sudden it kind of paused, man. I'll say it until I find out that I'm definitely wrong. All of a sudden it kind of paused, and it was right around the time when you started seeing more about Vince's back in the doors, and even now it's kind of corny, man. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about another thing we just touched on that's really big and kind of pissing me off a little bit, yo. the Bray Wyatt situation, yo. So who's got info? Because I'm a little in the dark on this, but who's got info on what happened?
Apparently from Twitter, Bray has like an untold illness going on or whatever, illness, injury, whatever. They said he's gonna be out for a while. Nobody knows what's going on. They said it's pretty bad. Like whatever it is going on with Bray, they said it's pretty bad. And if he's sick, we're not gonna know no time soon.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the injury because he hasn't done anything. So I'm going with maybe he is sick, something's going on, and we just don't know. We're not gonna know. That's why we haven't seen anything Bray related for like
a
week or
so
two.
bad, yo. One of the
I
biggest.
was ready.
Yeah, yeah. One of the biggest things that has happened in wrestling that has completely sucked me back in like full throttle was Bray Wyatt coming back with all that crazy Funhouse Wild shit. I couldn't, weren't we saying like, yo, it's taking forever, man, to get a conclusion? But it's just like, I was still interested in the things that were happening. I was like, oh man, come on, bro.
He's the only reason I wanted these SmackDown tickets because I wanted to see Bray Wyatt so bad.
Yeah. And Bray is...
Ain't it crazy that Alexa left too, though? Alexa was doing it and now he's gone.
And then she was on Twitter talking about like, I'm not in a hiatus. I'll be on Twitter all day, so I'll be knowing everything. She was like, I'm not in a hiatus. You know, they know where to contact me. So something's going on. I don't know if he's really sick or if it's just an Alexa Bray thing.
It's that Vince. It's Vince, yo.
Rumble, when they did their little whatchamacallit, their little press conference, somebody asked him a question about him and Alexa, and he was like, me and Alexa are always going to be a thing. Like, we're always together. We'll never be apart. Like, that's always going to still be there. If you telling me y'all about to do it, like, come on, hurry it up. Because
they were building it for months. Her flashing, fighting Bianca.
And like,
they're both gone.
You might be right. Because then she left, then he left. It might be a thing.
Bro, yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I just feel like they have always underutilized Bray Wyatt because even I said I've always said when he went to that Fiend character, I would like they should have been Bray and Undertaker should have been fought at Mania, and Bray should have been the one to end the streak, and then that would have kickstarted him to where
I would have been okay with that.
Where he should have been. Yeah, because Bray, he is
that made sense. Brock made no sense.
Yeah,
there was a bunch of people that they were talking about. Edge was one of them too, about Edge ending the streak, and a lot of people didn't want to.
And Brock,
Undertaker was pushing.
Brock even said it. He said he didn't want to. Brock was like,
Brock didn't want to either.
Yeah, and Undertaker was ready to go, and that was the only way for him to really go.
Because, man, like WrestleMania, when WrestleMania 30 happened, at that point, Undertaker won. Well, he was concussed during that match, so the match wasn't that good, and that too, it like you could tell that Undertaker was wearing down physically, and I was like, Bray would have been perfect because Bray is talented on the mic. He knows how to work. He knows how to work the crowd, work the ring, and he's creative. Like the whole Fiend gimmick, that was something that he created.
That shit was beautiful, man.
I love
that shit. Was beautiful. Remember the build to it too, like the Firefly. You were like, "What the hell is this?" And then when it finally got to, you saw the Fiend, and the lights was crazy.
And then Randy caught him on fire. I said, "Oh my god,
he's wilding out, man!" I just don't understand. Like, there's nothing in WWE right now, man. Even we talking about Judgment Day is pretty good. I like Judgment Day, but we said it before because of Dom and them, bro. Not even because of Finn. I think Dominic and Rhea make Judgment Day, yo. There's no doubt about it.
Dom and Rhea are Judgment Day.
They are Judgment Day.
Because Damian Priest, I don't even know what Damian be doing. I be forgetting he's
fucking up on the mic.
Yeah, he's there.
He's a good wrestler, but I mean,
but they're not using.
He's like the backbone. Yeah, he's like the muscle.
Like Damian used to be all talk. That man just sits there and be quiet the whole time now. What happened?
Outshine, man. He's outshined. Well, Dominic stepped the fuck up and took over, man.
That's dumb, man.
Well, like that's the thing that I've noticed to not get too hype when I see my favorite indie wrestlers be signed to WWE. It's so many people that they sign because they want to take away from competition, but they sign them, but they don't do nothing with them.
Yeah, that was real. They really were doing that previously. I think they slowed down a lot doing that now, but it's just what they have now, bro, it's like I just don't understand like why the creative is not as creative as I feel it was, man. I feel like it
Because I
was
need to be
getting
working
really
in there
good.
because they don't be knowing what they do.
Bro,
And then, like,
listen, I'll make the
They don't
fucking,
know what they
I'll make
doing.
I'll be the crazy risk taker in the room. Like, hey, excuse me, but
we do
don't you
this?
understand? Dom should take the belt from Roman tomorrow and shit. And everybody,
Just
what
random.
the hell?
Like,
why would Dom?
Fucking up the
It's
money,
gonna work.
everything.
It's gonna
Like-
work. Trust me.
like even NXT from whenever I pop in, you know, every now and then, even NXT is kind of watered down now. Because I remember like when NXT, in my opinion, when NXT was at its best was when you had the Samoa Joes, the Tommaso Ciampa, the Johnny Garganos.
Yeah.
When you had those rivalries going on, like, wow, this is really good storytelling. Then they get to WWE and they got them doing silly shit. Like, wow.
Yes,
yeah,
like Johnny
for
just
real.
went back to NXT.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
was
like,
failing, man. He was failing
it was
on Raw,
bad.
yo.
Like
Yeah.
even him being at the holiday tour that we were at, it was bad. Like he's not doing what I thought he would do going to main roster.
Man,
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I never really thought that he was going to ever, because they that's like the fourth time they tried to push him to the main roster.
He's a
Him and Tommaso.
He's a small guy, and they don't like small guys like that. Unless your name is Rey Mysterio or Daniel Bryan.
I don't even like when the small. Yo, I'll be real with you. I don't even like the small guys when they go up against Roman and shit. Like you can't have these little.
It don't
dudes.
be fair.
You can, but it's same shit with Bianca. It's my gripe with Bianca. Bianca fights all these different people, and it's just not believable that somebody's gonna win. Asuka's the most believable, but it would have been more believable if they made Asuka this dominant, kind of like a Fiend. Like make her like, wow, she came back, she transitioned, and now Bianca's like scared to challenge, but it's nothing. She's like
I like Bianca and Alexa, like what you saying. I liked Bianca and Alexa. I was all for that build up, and then it just failed.
Failed. And then like that's why I hate seeing my favorite wrestlers from other companies come to WWE, because Asuka's a badass. She was on a big ass winning streak, and I was like, the way that after they ended her streak, it's like they didn't know what to do with it. Like,
they had no idea. The Kabuki Warriors. She went through so many transitions. Then she got the paint on her face. Yeah, Asuka was dominant, just like Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler was dominant in NXT.
Yeah,
look at her now. What is she doing? Like
nothing.
Nothing.
She's
been in multiple tag teams.
Her and Ronda just be together. They just walk around backstage.
They do nothing, yo.
To be honest,
Shayna could be somebody who could be fighting. I would see Shayna versus Bianca at Mania, and I would be so much more hyped for that.
That's a match for Bianca.
Bro, I don't know what
that's
they're doing,
a match.
Bro.
Everybody they have Bianca facing, it's not for her. Bianca might need to go to SmackDown. I've been saying this.
Bianca might need to go to NXT
somewhere, because Raw doesn't have nobody.
I love Bianca. I'd be playing it like I love Bianca. I think she's great.
But I'd be feeling bad for Bianca, because if you watch Bianca, you know her strengths, you know how she is, you know what she can do, you know what she can't do. Raw doesn't have it for her no more. She's dominated. She's walked through Raw at this point.
Yeah.
So what can she do?
But who would she fight on SmackDown though?
Besides Shayna Baszler, nobody.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know if she's a heel or face now, but I've always thought that Bianca works better as a heel, because
you're right.
Like my sister would cry.
She's been a face.
My sister would probably cry.
I mean,
I told her she needs it. Bianca needs a heel run.
Yeah, I mean, because it's
Whitman says. Whitman says.
Yeah, like it's just the thing with. It's just like the thing with a lot of these wrestlers. It doesn't work as a babyface because to be honest, babyface nowadays is kind of boring. It's kind of boring and flat. Like unless you're like a crowd favorite or
like a John Cena.
Yeah, like a LA Knight. Listen, just like you're saying right now, Jay. The babyface shit is boring. Hey, I'm gonna come here and be your best friend. That shit is boring. But when you come out and you're the asshole, but people like you because you're the asshole, I'm talking about LA Knight. I feel like that guy, he could be a Stone Cold, bro. He could be like literally like the kind of person that you hate him so much you fucking love him.
That's me with Dom.
I love it, yo. Yeah, see, like Dom. I love that nigga now. Like
he's great.
See, and the thing about like the only person that can really pull off the traditional babyface is John Cena, but that's only because John Cena he has mastered that character, and
They
like
turned
because
on him too, though. They were tired of that shit from him too, though.
well, see, they were tired of it, but then after a while, John Cena he started playing into it. That's why I say John Cena was smart. Roman, he just kept on trying and
Roman
trying.
was horrible as face. Roman was the worst face I've ever seen.
The only good, listen, I said this shit 1,000 times. I'm saying it again. The best part that Roman did was the night after that WrestleMania when he beat The Undertaker and he came out there. Remember that shit? He came out in that ring and stood there and got bombarded by the crowd. Fuck you, Roman. We hate Roman. Die, Roman. They were destroying him. And Roman sat there for like 3 full solid minutes, put the mic to his lips, put it back down. Just let him boo him and let it and took it in. And then he said, 5 words or whatever? This is my yard now. And dropped the mic and said, fuck all y'all. That was the greatest heel promo in fucking history, yo.
It'd be weird when the WWE do stuff like that. Like when they'll change people we know as heels to face out of nowhere. Like Randy, for example. That was so random.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. I haven't seen Randy face in my life.
Yeah.
At this point.
He doesn't really play it well. But he plays a heel as somebody you like well. So it's not the traditional face. He's still an asshole, but he just is the asshole you love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even with the Riddle shit.
Face was just weird.
Yeah, man.
He was getting boring, and that's not something you even say about Randy Orton. It was getting so boring.
You gotta be a heel, man. You got Roman just proved it. You gotta be a heel. The Rock proved it back in the day. But Roman proved it now. You got to be a heel to get that love.
Well, it's just the new era of wrestling where like really babyface and the heels they don't really exist anymore. It's just can you get the crowd on your side or not, whether you're a heel or not. And that's why I was so happy when there was rumors that Kenny Omega would come to WWE. I said no, do not come over to WWE because they will pacify your character and everything you do. Same with the Young Bucks. I love the Young Bucks. I want to see wrestle other people in WWE, but I just know that Vince don't like tag teams and they're a tag team. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I would still love to see some, like, you know, they are doing more transitional stuff like that. I don't think they're going to transition with AEW. But they are allowing other, like I'm telling you right now, Sasha Banks is going to be back in fucking WWE, man. Even Bailey just said it recently. She just said it in an interview.
There's no reason for her to not come back.
Yeah, she's having fun.
Moment. She's gonna come back.
She'll be back. I think when Sasha comes back this time, I think this will, if not, maybe be her final run. I think she's kind of getting it out of her system because she wants to do other things. And I'm just talking straight out my ass. I have no idea. I'm just thinking out loud. But I think that the 4 horsewomen are kind of. They've been dominant, man. They've been dominant, just like Seth and Roman and Moxley and them. They were dominant in WWE. Like when the Shield broke up, it was them 3 who were rotating the titles, man.
AEW was for Moxley. That was the best. That was the best decision.
Best decision he could have made.
When I tell y'all, side note, when I saw him in WWE for the first time, I said, if y'all know John Moxley's story, he used to wrestle. He used to wrestle for this crazy ass wrestling company called CZW. Y'all want to know how crazy they are? They're banned in a lot of states. So when I saw him, when I saw them, I saw him like he's not going to work in WWE because
Warren said Young Bucks are trash. They would only sign them just to throw a dagger. All right, Warren over here throwing daggers and shit. Warren's much love. Hope y'all checked out the commission talks and check out Warren buzzing with Marlo. Warren's he makes it clear he does not like AEW, yo. I'm pretty sure Warren. I might be getting it wrong, but
I've tried to get into AEW. I only did when CM Punk came back. I can tell you that was the one time where I watched AEW consistently. And like I be on the MJF here and there. Other than that,
MJF, that motherfucker right there. I love that.
He's
guy.
Hilarious.
He is
for no reason. He's just funny for what?
Yeah,
we love to hate him at this point.
He'd be an asshole if he was good, bad, whatever. He'd just be an asshole.
He's MJF at this point.
I don't know.
Hilarious.
I guess like reason why I gravitate towards AEW because like after a while, like man, I'm getting really tired of this like repetitive WWE booking. So then I started going to started going to Ring of Honor and started going to New Japan and other indie promotions. Like, oh wow, when it's just wrestling with a few storylines, I like that because I like seeing that, and also I got a bias because I've seen a lot of these shows up close and personal. So
yeah. I denied a few bookings at CZW just because of the matches they do. Same with GCW. Yeah, Warren's wrestling the independent circuit, so he got some insider knowledge as well.
Well, Warren, I'm glad you did because I saw one combat zone wrestling match. I said death matches need to be illegal, and that's why they're banned.
That shit is crazy, man. That's when I be watching them. They be having them on TikTok and stuff like that. And I be seeing people they got chains for ropes and I fuck that, man. And then I'm trying to go to the hospital every day.
Not at all.
Yeah, and then David Arquette was just in a death match.
Oh yeah, he is bananas, yo.
I was like, why? Like even the rest.
What was the reason?
Like even the rest, even the dude says, you do know that this is my playground. I said, yeah. He said,
he made a documentary, like a movie documentary about him doing it too, right?
Yeah,
he did like a whole thing where it's like a movie. I don't know if it's out or released. I saw this a while ago, but yeah, he made a whole thing about him wrestling and doing crazy matches and stuff like that. He loves it, man. Some people just love the shit.
You were not putting a cheese grater to my balls. I'm sorry, that is not happening. That is not happening.
Crazy shit, yo. They used to do it back in the day. Cactus Jack and Vader and all them crazy New Japan wrestling matches and stuff.
I've been saying it for the past couple months. Randy's match with him and did he fight Mankind?
Or it was Mick Foley. Yeah, he was Mick Foley.
No, I thought it was Cactus
Jack. That turned Randy.
Was he Cactus?
I think he was Cactus. I think.
Because it's a difference. Because I know after a while he just started calling himself Mick Foley.
That's why I'm like, hold on.
Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love were three different entities.
I want to say it was Cactus Jack.
It was Cactus because Cactus wasn't right. Yeah, I think it was Cactus. That Cactus night, that turned Randy into a man. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, when he was a legend killer.
There was a lot going on in that whole match. I don't like watching it. That was a lot going on in that entire match. So stressful.
Types of wrestling is like chocolate bars. You have so many options, and everyone has different tastes. Just happy for wrestling. Yeah, you're definitely right, bro. We love talking about it. Love talking about it. It was Cactus, yeah.
Chocolate bars that's a good little comparison.
Oh yeah. Warren knows this shit. Me and Warren started talking about wrestling and stuff when I first got the idea to really open up and do a whole wrestling show. I love wrestling, bro.
Yeah,
I've always loved it.
And just imagine how wrestling would be if Vince didn't be rebellious against like the whole territories format because like a lot of people that don't know the wrestling history, Vince is the reason why wrestling is the way it is today because he legit said, oh, territories, oh fuck that, you want to come over here? Yep. Like, but I'm over here. It don't matter. Just come over here.
It was great though. I mean, he also made it to the point where we're watching wrestling to this day, and it's a stock traded company and all that stuff. Yeah, whatever. Like it's in Saudi Arabia. Vince McMahon, you love the guy, but you don't want him still creating matches and shit.
And that's what's funny because I have no beef with Vince. But I just don't want him doing nothing in creative.
I don't want him either, man.
When they said he was coming back, I wasn't mad. But I was sitting at my phone like, please don't be in creative. Please don't be in creative. Because I did not want that. I would have cried.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, I'm over. I'm ready for Triple H to step in or anybody at this point. Like anybody who's just going to bring some new light, yo. I want the Omos taking the belt shit. I want the craziness, yo.
You said I don't care about nothing else. If
I'm telling you, now that I said it out loud, I like completely wanted to happen.
You said
Omos take that shit and just dominate the whole industry. Like go to Raw, go to SmackDown. Like we can't be here. I can't be here. I'm the king. Like
Omos just dominates everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, and honestly, and back to Vince. Vince kind of needed to step away because those allegations. I like, yeah, you might, but then again.
When I said my phone was going off every day with Vince news,
rough, I said,
but then again, I guess like since I've been peeped it, I looked at that news and said, y'all just now noticing that,
bro. That's like everything.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
anybody
sitting
from the
here-
past, yo.
I'm
Anybody,
sitting here
everybody from the
watching stuff.
past.
I'm like, okay.
I'm about to feed him Roman. They laughing at it. Yo, you know damn well that would be one of the craziest. You watch wrestling you quit your job to watch wrestling at that
I
point.
would watch it every day.
You would watch that shit no matter what.
I'd be at my TV at 7:45.
I'm trying to tell you. Just think of the
Like, what?
coverage of that.
Also,
Almost what?
Everybody would know, even if you don't
Also,
watch. We know.
Crazy.
Also, is Raw still 3 hours?
Yeah, I love that. Yo, what people really don't like that, but I remember, when Raw was
when they changed it,
coming at 9:00, and you remember WCW Nitro was on Monday night for 3 hours,
Right?
And
Really?
and it was so Nitro started that, and then WF was like, oh, it's supposed to be 2 hours, whatever. I thought it was always great that they changed it, man. It gave you more to watch. It gave more people the time to do stuff. The fact is, they just need to get more in it. It wouldn't be bad if they just continuously had stuff going on, but they have a lot of filler shit. If you had more storylines, it would be better.
And that's my problem with the 3-hour format, because the things that they do, it's like Vince is turning on WWE 2K and then just putting random matches in the middle just to save time. And I'll never forget. I think they're still in the 3-hour format. I knew they had nothing to do. It was a great match when they had Shawn Michaels and John Cena put on that barn burner of a match for 60 minutes.
That was a good ass match too, though. I remember that one.
The whole last hour Raw is like, I know they would try me. Usually she's like, oh yeah, we do that to give them time. Like, no, y'all just didn't have nothing else
to put in there. Somebody got sick or something.
And it's funny because SmackDown never has enough time, period.
Yeah.
Because the more I be on like Twitter or TikTok after SmackDown, they have dark matches all the time.
Oh yeah.
And it'd be so really good matches.
Yeah,
because
Bailey
SmackDown
and somebody else.
Time.
Yeah, Bailey and somebody else just had a dark match on.
Charlotte
Raw.
Flair just had a dark match. It's so weird that they'll put random little fillers and not give us more matches. It's so stupid to me.
Just make speaking of John Cena, guess what I got today?
I forgot about
today.
I was just about to say that, guys. We missed a match.
WWE 2K23.
Man,
I didn't really get a chance to play it too much, but I always start off, like I said, with the Undertaker. I'm always the Undertaker, and I did a Undertaker versus LA Knight. LA Knight, yeah, I love that fucking guy. He's my favorite wrestler. I'm telling you right now.
I played with my neighbors, and I texted her the day before. I said, "I'm Cody. I don't care who y'all play as. I'm Cody." Yeah. So we did War Games. War Games stressed my life out.
It
irritated me.
I want to try it when I go upstairs right now.
It's stressful for no reason.
It's good.
Like, it's too much going on. Remember to bring your weapons in the ring before you get in the ring.
All I do is hardcore matches. I don't do nothing else.
Don't forget,
regular ass match.
It's gonna say bring weapon. Bring your weapons.
Murder people.
And then we did a Royal Rumble. It's a really good game. Like the graphics are good.
Really
everything
nice,
about it looks nice.
You know what I don't like, man? I'm gonna be real with you. Just here's my gripe, yo. I know that everything goes back. You know what I'm saying? Like when they start making this game, it's at a time period where it's like, when by the time they're done, it's gonna be so dated already. But the shit is dated, man. Like it's got people in it and stuff like that. The fact that Bray Wyatt's not in it, I mean, maybe that's a good thing now because he's
DLC. Yeah, he's
a DLC, but he's the late DLC, like August.
He's the
DLC.
last DLC.
Yeah, I don't know how, man.
It's him and somebody else people were excited about.
Yeah, those DLC packages are horrible this year. There's
I didn't like them last year. I didn't get.
There's like nobody.
I got the one with Umaga. That was it.
Yeah, I usually get the whole the icon pack. I just get the whole shit, bro. I don't got time to play with the individual things.
That's what I want.
I want to play it, but I'm probably just gonna wait till like midnight tonight so I can actually buy it, because I was like, $100 for a 2K game? You not getting me again this year.
You're smart though. I buy every one. I have to, man.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny is
Bad Bunny. Get the fuck out. Oh no, that's horrible, man. That's what they're advertising as like. Oh, you can't wait to play as a fucking rapper. Not even.
Well, then again, I guess because Big Bunny is just such a big thing in the world.
Wade Barrett is the last pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Wade Barrett and all that. I don't know.
If it's not Nexus Barrett, I'm gonna be upset.
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it is. It's not bad news, but I don't think so.
Good, cause no. I would have been mad.
But I was just saying now, if anybody has a PS5 and want to, share, I will go because like I do want to play, but like I'm not
Listen, bro.
I still don't have my PS5, Brian.
You don't have it?
I had to get rid of it originally because my mom said you got to make a car payment. You need the money.
Yeah.
I still don't have it, and I bought the game. Do you know how mad I am that I bought a game and don't have a system?
Yeah. I've been there. I've had to sell some shit before, but yeah, that PS5.
I have my sister's Xbox, but I'm not an Xbox person, so it's just gonna sit here for a little bit. I don't want to play it.
Look,
I got Xbox, everything in this damn house, but I can't.
I can't do it.
We just got the PS5, and I barely touched it because I've been working so much. But it's literally, I every time I try to get on it, this is what sucks, man. When you get older, I fall asleep like I'm fucking like 1,000, yo. I fall asleep. I get on the damn game and I'll be 20 minutes into doing something, trying to create my guy, and I'm done, bro. You can forget about it.
See, I can be that's because I be at school, so I don't be having nothing to do. When I'm doing my homework, I have all the time in the world, so I just be. Get that PS5. Get the PS5 to play Miles Morales.
Bro,
you'll be done in like 2 days.
It's so damn good.
Look, I'm gonna just say this. Look, like I've never had the urge of selling PS5. My Switch I sold plenty of times, but I always said I would sell my ass before I sell my PS5.
That was so honest.
Listen, I'm about to get it. See, when these school refunds start sliding in, as soon as I get a, you got. I'm going to PlayStation.com. I'm buying.
Go grab it, yo. Go
grab
it.
I'm not doing.
You gotta have one. If you're a gamer, you gotta have one.
It's a good system.
It's a really good system.
I got both, and like my Xbox only gets love because I just play Fight Night Champion, and
that's a good game too.
And I know it'd be just if I say, man, PS5, it got all my games.
It's different.
Everything in that bitch, yo. And I got the extra terabyte through 3 terabyte little hard.
I do too.
People who don't have a PS5, you better. If you want to have more than like 6 games on that shit, you better get an external hard drive.
Man, can I tell you? Just having that game that comes downloaded on it, that little Astro thing.
Oh yeah,
that and then like Spider-Man, GTA, they take so much space where you can only have about 2, like you said, not even 6. You can have 2 games and that's all you getting.
Because when you get it, like they say that you have like, you got 3 terabytes or whatever. But honestly, if you check the storage when you first do it for you, put anything on there, it's usually halfway filled already because you got all the internal stuff. So you're really only getting like half of what you.
And don't put YouTube on there, Netflix.
Forget it.
It took everything.
Yeah, I transferred all my PlayStation shit, and you forget about it. That should stop.
I was like,
quit. Oh no.
Man, I sent everything to that hard drive. I said, okay,
too much everything. Take everything in there.
So until Friday rolls around, I'll be playing the old shit.
I gotta get y'all. Yo, send me y'all login so we can play, man.
Mine is when I tell you everything about my life is Raven Brianna. Nothing changing. Because I'm gonna forget if it's not that.
I feel you, bro. You gotta make it easy. All right, guys, we did about an hour. I want to hold you guys up. We did. So what? Is there any matches we didn't really touch on? I think we touched on
John Cena and Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, John Cena, Austin Theory. Okay. Real quick, what do y'all think about this? I love
Austin Theory. Me and Austin Theory is like this in real life.
I hope Austin wins, yo. I hope Austin wins.
I do too.
I hope Austin wins.
I think. See, unlike certain people, Brock. I think John Cena is actually willing to put people over. Like John Cena, he's willing to put people over because he says, "I'm not doing this no more. I come back to have fun."
Yeah.
Like he said, "I am Peacemaker," and that is all I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, Peacemaker is great too. Go watch Peacemaker if you haven't watched it. That was a really good show.
That show's hilarious.
I liked it a lot.
And like that's why I've always had respect for John Cena because John Cena, he cares about the business and he is willing. Like even his little feud with Roman or whatever, that like it still didn't work because people were not liking Roman. He did everything he could to try and push Roman over.
Yeah. Yeah, Cena even almost got me teary-eyed, man, when he was almost teary-eyed, and he said because he thinks that it might be one of his last times. I was thinking about it, like, damn, we've been watching John Cena for a long time, man.
And
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a good match for Austin.
Yeah.
Austin will tell you
He needs this.
First thing, he looked up to John Cena. John Cena is all he cared about is this is the match for Austin.
Come on, Warren. Warren. Where you at now? Where you at now? Because this is Warren's field right here. Warren be knowing all about Austin.
It's not even me just being like Austin Theory biased about it. I love John Cena. John Cena is, if you don't watch wrestling, you know who John Cena is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John Cena is
but it's his time.
Wrestling.
John Cena is ready to go, and we get it, we see it, but we don't want to admit it.
Yeah,
this is a good match for Austin Theory. If he wins, that says a lot. If he loses, that still says a lot. You fought John Cena, dude. At the end of
out of all the classic dudes, just to say this real quick, out of all the classic, Warren said, it's Austin's dream. It's Austin's dream match. Out of all the classic dude, think about it. You have Hulk Hogan, one of the greatest of all time, one of the most popular wrestlers ever in history. Ric Flair. You have so many people. You have The Rock. You have The Undertaker. You have Stone Cold. John Cena is the only one. Well, Undertaker too, but Undertaker wasn't. He is the caliber, but just in a different way. He's in his own bracket. John Cena is the Hulk Hogan, Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena of the era, and he's the only one that completely stayed. That we're gonna see.
Everybody knows left, about John
Rock
Cena,
left,
man.
Yeah, Hogan left, Flair left, Brett left. Cena is WWE, bro. There's no way to deny it. Yeah, he is WWE. And he's gonna have a final match, and he should have his send off on amazing match and just establish.
That's gonna be a day for everybody.
Everybody be crying on that shit. Yeah,
nobody going to work that day.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm 16.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, he's great, man.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Austin Theory wins and John Cena, like Rasmus said, I'm gonna cry because, like I said, Cena won me over with the whole ECW. If Cena wins me right, that's when I said, you know what? I really like John Cena. For him to come into ECW and actually hold his own against an ECW great and Rob Van Dam, I said, I can't hate this man no more because he played.
Cena was good, man. It was always good.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to think about that's the only reason I want to play the showcase because that is my favorite. Like, that's my favorite John Cena match is him versus Rob Van Dam at ECW.
ECW, that remade ECW up in Madison Square Garden. I remember that.
Yeah.
And Warren, you said Cena passed the torch to Cody.
He did. He did that Monday when Cena.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did see that.
He did. If you really pay attention to how it went. That was Cena's look. This is it. This is you now. Like, you're back. Do something. Like, don't disappoint people. You came back. Man. People wanted you back. Do right.
I hate to say this. Let me say this real quick, Jay. I gotta say this, yo. The people are gonna hate me for this shit right now. I think people are building Cody up bigger than what he's gonna be. Yo. I'm telling you.
Oh, he's not gonna do nothing.
I'm sorry to tell y'all. I love Cody Raw. I think he's great.
Cody.
But I think people are trying to establish him like he's going to be a John Cena.
They did it too quick. They did it way too fast.
Well, I have a conspiracy for that.
They did it too fast. We knew.
I'm telling you.
Decided he came back. And
it'll be a Roman. It'll be a Roman. They're trying to make him.
It was too quick. And then he's just going to be Stardust all over again. And then he's going to be mad. And he's going to fall. Because
he wants to be that big caliber. He wants to be that big, and we all see it. But you can't make it that way, man. You can't shove it the people down your throat.
I don't care.
He shouldn't.
I love
Cody. Look at Ray. See, I'm telling you, yo.
You know it more than eight.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not a god of this shit, but I'm telling you, I've been watching this shit long enough.
Man.
You can't make it's gonna be fucking Roman Reigns all over. You can't make it. Was like you said, even Jay. With Cena, they were pushing Cena down your throat until people Cena sucks.
A little bit.
You don't want to see Cena, bro. You don't want to see him. You can't try to make these people be what you want them to be. They just have to become legendary in any fucking caliber, bro. It's look at Warren, look at that. Stop that noise.
Personally, I just wanted to see Cody versus Randy, and they bypassed that very
That
fast.
would be
And
a
I
nice
like
match
that.
right
That would have
there.
been a really good match.
Only thing about Randy is I used to love Randy Orton matches. Well, Randy's still in chain because of RKO, but y'all can tell the injuries starting to. Yeah, the injuries starting to pile up because
he's
a
older,
lot of people,
man.
A lot of people don't want to work with Randy because he works a very slow pace.
He's older.
He started real
Randy's
young.
a legend in
So
that
I wouldn't
shit.
even be surprised at this point.
Yeah, but like as far as Cody goes, like real talk, real story. When I'm like, oh, he tore his pectoral. La la la. I went about my life for 7 months. I woke up. Cody won the Rumble. The fuck?
Oh, what happened? Entered at 15 and won the Rumble, and I think they're fucking destroying Cody
what made
right
me
now.
more mad about the Rumble, I wanted Cody to enter at just like a random number. Yeah. Bro came in at 30 and won. Huh?
Yeah, bro. It was. Oh, yes, right. Was it 50?
No, he was last.
Yeah, he was last. That's I'm giving him credit.
For him, Logan Paul.
I'm giving him credit.
And
I would have rather Logan Paul won that shit. Like
I was after a while. I was all for Gunther winning. I didn't care.
If Gunther would have won out, I would not have been mad.
Cody, they're pushing him. Brian, you know me. I love Cody.
Yeah, she loves Cody. That's why I'm surprised hearing her say this.
They're pushing him so it's too quick, and he's just gonna fall the same way he did after he was dashing Cody Rhodes. He fell. Fast.
Well, now if he comes on some heel shit, see how fast I can be transitioned. If Cody comes out,
he wins and turns heel
and says, "Listen, you pieces of shit out here doubted me," I will. I love immediately. I'll change. Like,
okay. You got it, Cody.
Well, the thing is, which I feel like this because this is what WWE always does. They saw how AEW was thriving for a long time because of what Cody and them were doing. And Cody, he was at the top of the world. And he's still at the top of the world because his wife is fine as hell. But
Randy Rhodes is pretty hot, man.
But the thing with WWE, I feel like they only signed him just so they can just I think
they want that one up.
Yeah, they want that one up, and then if he wins the title, it's just gonna be a Kofi and Big E all over again. They are just going to give him a lackluster title run, and then they're just gonna throw him back on the mid card. Like, now you know your place. And I'm like, don't do that. Like,
I wouldn't be mad if he turned heel at all.
If you heard heel, I'm telling you, I think it would be better for him. It's always better to turn heel. I'm sorry to say it, but it's always better in most cases. In most cases, yo. Yeah, in most cases, yo, because you have such a better dynamic when you're a face. It's not many openings for you, bro. It's like unless you just have a real good bad guy. You expect
everybody to want you to be something as a heel. As a face, you don't care. You're like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I don't care if anybody likes it or not.
When she finally gives up the bad guy image after she's been doing it so well for so long, I'm telling you right now, people are gonna gravitate to Bayley. They're gonna love Bayley ass. Yeah, she's doing it right, but. We're gonna see. All right, guys. Let me see. Warren over here writing books over here.
And everything stopped. But the best thing about wrestling.
Signed him because he matured and he's definitely a draw. Like there's no doubt. Cody is, like I said, I gotta make sure I make my statements lightly. But Cody is definitely a problem. Like he's definitely great. But the thing is, like we're saying, you gotta be in some kind of agreement. We've seen patterns at this point. You can't push these guys. They're doing it wrong. You're not going to like this guy who comes out at number 30. It's like you're giving this motherfucker here, take the title from a person who's dominated for 2 years. I don't want to see that shit. I don't think Cody is ready for Roman. I'm dead ass real.
The Rumble did make me mad. Because
Roman fucked it up for him.
But we knew Cody was coming. If it would have been something for us to build up to I was at the Raw when they officially announced he's coming back.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, the people around me were heated because we knew he was coming, but we wanted to be excited for it. We wanted to
for real, man.
We were more like, what if he doesn't come back? Like we were excited for Cody to come back, but when y'all announced it way before it happened, and then wanted us to be excited for Logan Paul to come back, it made no sense.
That's some Vince McMahon shit right there. It sounds like to me. Like some Vince shit to me.
Like we didn't even think Edge was coming back yet, but Edge came back. We were excited. We were surprised. That's what Cody needed. They were just like, Cody Rhodes,
been a surprise
go.
Entrance.
No.
Yeah, he should have been a surprise entrance at like number 12 or 13.
Something random.
Yeah,
Literally, could have been
like-
one, and I wouldn't have been mad.
For real. And
yeah,
won
like
it.
like to be honest, I really haven't been like excited for Royal Rumble like debuts or returns. I think the last one that popped me really big was AJ Styles. I like, oh wow,
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
a
god, I
shocker.
forgot about AJ
That was a
Styles.
big shocker. Yeah.
yeah,
I
I was
forgot
like,
he's injured. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
AJ been out. AJ been
and
out.
then
Forgot
they
all about that.
and
AJ would
then
be-
I'm sorry, I always say they messed up. Not, I know they can't do the Bullet Club because of copyright, but
Man,
they
that'd be
could have
nice.
did a form because you had Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and
Carl Anderson,
Carl
yep, up in the
Anderson
same spot.
in the same spot.
They
and-
had the club and the OC, and they tried to do it, but it
they
was
did it
some
so
watered
wrong.
down shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
like,
It wasn't.
stop. Okay, look, I've always the PG era, or I know it's like in some new era. I've always said like ruthless aggression for me. It was a nice in between because it was still you're still catering to a newer audience, but you still had a little bit
Little
edgy.
attitude still. Yeah.
And that's what I wanted because I'm like these dudes were running things in Ring of Honor and in New Japan, and
True.
and then it came to WWE, and I said, "Oh, AJ Styles. Well, of course, he's in my opinion, he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time."
Cody too. The
yeah,
Bullet
like-
Club with Cody.
Yeah.
Marty Scurll and all. I mean, there's so many different people. The Bullet Club was basically the new age NWO. Like
Yeah.
they were just a team that was dominant, and they had their own shit. That's when they came out with the
And they
All
definitely
In or All Out,
needed
whatever.
at the time. They were needed.
Yeah,
They were needed.
And then I forgot that wrestler's name because they made him so forgiving WWE. But he was in a tag team. It was Adam Cole and his group. I forgot
Adam Cole. Oh, Undisputed Era.
Yeah, Undisputed. It was not Bobby Fish. It was the other dude who was
It was Bobby Fish, Adam
Kyle
Cole,
Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle
yeah,
O'Reilly.
Kyle
Yeah.
O'Reilly was so good in Ring of Honor. And then when he came to WWE, I like, oh, I'm excited. Then when he came to WWE, like, what is this?
I
mean,
think that's how it is with Cody too. You were
Yeah,
excited
Cody is-
when he first came, man. It was so exciting. It was like you were excited to watch Raw. Then when he got injured, you were like, man,
Damn.
you was
Already?
hurt. Like you felt
Yeah.
it. You was upset. Then when he came back, you're like, okay.
Shit, I was hurt just looking at his injury. That shit looked painful.
What's going on?
I guess we can all agree, though, we are on the road to WrestleMania.
Yes.
It does, like you said, Ray, I think you said it best how I would kind of describe it. It is kind of predictable. I'm still excited for it because it's WrestleMania. I wish some of the matches were a little bit more. The Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt, I definitely
I
am
wanted
pissed.
that so bad.
I did want it, but I'll be real with you. I wanted it because I just wanted to have Bray in a match, because I just wanted him to do something. But
I
fact
wanted
that
it
they
because
had
it was somebody other than Bob
then Brock and Bobby, right? Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna do a Bobby now. They need to just bring the Hurt Business in and find something for them to do at the
What
damn- at
happened to
Mania,
that?
bro.
Because remember, I told you I wanted Angelo to go there if
Vince-
something happened with that.
Vince
What happened?
McMahon is
back.
back.
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
y'all
y'all right now.
I'm over it.
Why is this shit that was awesome is starting to not be awesome really quickly?
Because MVP, he has always been great on the mic. I said for him to be a manager like that that's perfect.
Yeah,
that was
perfect position.
Perfect.
Perfect
Whoever
position.
thought of that was great. Good job.
Yeah, perfect position. Baron Corbin, they got something they could do with him that'll make him interesting again. They have
I
they
hope
have
so.
have
I
they
hope
canceled
so.
have they canceled yet? Have they canceled what yet?
I think he's talking about the Brock.
The Brock.
Bobby and
I think the Bray. Yeah, I don't think Bray is cleared, man.
Yeah, it hasn't even been on the It's not even on the match card no more.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah,
I don't see
man,
it on the match card. When you
sad,
look up
bro.
WrestleMania match card, you see everything else but.
I was looking for WrestleMania to be not only a match with Bray Wyatt, but I was like, oh, Bray's finally going to show us what the hell they got, what this Wyatt 6 shit is. I thought it was going to finally come to I thought it was going to come to to a conclusion at Royal Rumble. But then I was like, they got to do it at Mania. And now he's not even there.
The way
I feel
Rumble
cheated.
ended, the way Bray Wyatt's match ended. Oh, guys, we missed a match.
Which one?
Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good match.
Yeah, whoever went, I kind of want Sheamus to be in it. I would love to see Drew. I think they're having that match for that on Friday.
Triple threat. I think it's gonna stay a triple threat.
I think it's gonna stay a triple threat too.
I'm
forgot
pretty
about
sure
that match.
Drew McIntyre's gonna take
Yo,
that. They gotta do
terrible.
something with him, yo.
We're terrible.
We missed another one.
Becky, Lita, and Trish versus Damage Control.
We could have missed that one.
Yeah, I have something to say to that.
Go ahead, bro.
Why? I love Lita. Lita has been my crush ever since I first saw her. But why? Why? They still look good for the age, but they are, and like in wrestling years, they are grandmas at this point.
They still do good though. They still do really good. Like Lita,
the way Lita be
slower,
out there.
She was kicking ass. That match between her and Becky at a couple of pay-per-views back or whatever, like that shit was really good, man.
But the thing
was a really good match.
I forgot about that.
That was really good.
I saw it. It wasn't more of Lita. It was more of Becky being able to work around because Lita is like look. Trisha turning on Becky.
I
heard something about Trisha's. Yeah, I heard something Trisha's doing. But I thought they said that they were setting up. I think that Mania is the worst place to do that. I think they should have had that at like a Raw or something, and then transition. Because if they had like a Trish versus Lita at Mania, I'd be way more down for that 6-man tag. That's some SmackDown shit. Yo.
It's crazy though, because I love WrestleMania season, but this is a very boring WrestleMania season.
Yeah,
it is. It's
weird.
Yo.
When they made Mania 2 nights, you were excited because you're like, okay, there's about to be 2 nights of this. It doesn't need to be 2 nights this Mania. It's not. It's not there.
There's even the main event for the titles are not. I would say if I had to just give a name to one of the biggest matches, I would say the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to me is going to be the biggest one.
Yeah.
Even the Cody match is going to be like whatever to me, man. I mean, I think Roman's winning for sure, but I don't think there's.
Hey, if Roman win and
nothing
I tell y'all my
man.
TV is broke, just know I'm upset.
Like I'm gonna win that shit.
When
bro, everybody better fucking cheer for my boy Roman Reigns after he beats Cody. Everybody fucking superhero and shit. Roman gonna be like, yo, y'all thought this new nigga gonna come in here?
When y'all
the bloodline,
yo. Me for like a couple weeks, I'm grieving and I'm upset.
Roman is gonna take that shit, bro.
I don't know. I just like, of course, I'll still pop in for WrestleMania. But the last WrestleMania, like honestly, like the last time I was excited was the build up for Kofi's title match.
Kofi Mania, baby.
That was the last time I'm actually excited. Last year was all right. This year I'm just like, Roman's cool. Like that's all I gotta say. Roman's cool.
And I hate to say it.
Take that shit.
Look, maybe we should have brought The Rock back.
Maybe I'd have been more interested. I'll be honest.
And I am not a person that, I mean, my shirt says different, but I did not want him to come back.
Me neither. Not for the belts.
But now that they're doing the match, he could have came back.
Look, I'm gonna just say this because I said this how this should have been booked a while ago. The Rock come back and he gets the upper hand on Roman all the way leading up to Mania, and then don't do it as a main event, but just have Roman obliterate The Rock in the most brutal in the most brutal way possible, so that way you can be like, oh wow, now who was actually going to beat Roman? Because if he
didn't beat The Rock, who beating Roman?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you,
but like I'm saying, I would have had that because Roman as a heel, that's one of the few things in my eyes that's saving WWE because he is.
Oh, shit. Wrestling in general, bro. Yeah. There's no better storyline than the fucking Bloodline storyline across the board.
And when somebody it comes,
argue with me, please. Like
when it comes to The Rock being in it, I wanted it to be a fight for the Bloodline. I didn't want it to be for the titles. I wanted it to be I'm the head of the table. No, I'm the head of that's what I wanted.
Right. That's right.
And WrestleMania, it's not giving what it usually gives, and I don't like that.
It's kind of boring. It's not really too much happening.
We don't even know who's being inducted in the Hall of Fame in WrestleMania 2 weeks.
Except for Ray.
So far we have Rey Mysterio, and today they announced the Great Muta.
Yeah, and that's not really it. Mania's in 2 weeks. When we're up to 2 weeks of Mania, we know about 4 or 5 people by now. We don't know nobody.
Yeah, you're speaking truth right now, Ray.
And one more thing, they using the gimmick that had a great WrestleMania. WrestleMania goes Hollywood.
Yeah, for real. One of the most exciting ones.
Mania, y'all had one job. and it's terrible.
Miz
Like,
is
man-
hosting it. You don't even know any musical acts. I haven't even heard. I'll be
Wait,
honest with you. I barely
was
heard the
somebody-
damn soundtrack.
Is it
Hold
Bad
on.
Bunny?
No, I
Better be.
just seen.
I mean, he's in WWE 2K23, so
I'm saying the
Oh,
star. They over there
man.
promoting it with his ass. Well, I'm not fucking play with him. We gonna
Like,
sing
I
song.
forgot who they're doing. I just seen it and I was like, why?
I didn't
I
see
remember
it. Yeah.
who it was, bro.
That last
Do
guy
y'all-
they had at Royal Rumble, they fired his ass, or they were pissed because
that was
apparently
horrible.
that
That
shit
was so bad.
horrible.
Also,
Yeah.
another person I forgot about that WWE ruined for me, Shinsuke Nakamura. I like
Shinsuke, you don't, even
Don't
can't
get me
find his
started with
ass.
Shinsuke
Yeah,
Nakamura.
Shinsuke is gone.
Don't get me
Yeah.
I don't know
started.
where the hell he is.
They did him so dirty.
yeah, they did him so dirty.
Once Shinsuke left, I knew Pat was like, I don't want to do this no more.
I'm good.
I don't got
I'm
nobody to
done with
really
this
listen
shit.
to no more. I don't do this.
He just did
I
a
was
match with
upset.
didn't he have a match with what the hell was his name? In New Japan. He wrestled, or I think it was New Japan. But he had a match over there. He didn't, I don't know if it was a Great Muta, maybe it was one of them, but some legendary match that him and Shinsuke had. And that's what I'm saying. Like WWE, they're opening up like for people to transfer back and forth or whatever, I guess. But like you guys are saying, man, there's not a lot of excitement behind this one, yo. It's just some regular whatever shit.
Where's the WrestleMania Hollywood promo ads like they had back in the
Bro,
day? Those were fun.
They have some. They've been having.
Are
some
they
of them.
good? Are they good?
Nakamura hurt Cena. Oh, not hurt Cena. Yeah, remember that? He
So
hurt Cena on his damn head a while ago.
all I see is Becky G is singing "America the Beautiful Night 1," and Jimmy Allen is singing "America the Beautiful Night 2," and The Miz is the host, and that's about all you get out of
That
it.
two night shit takes away some excitement, bro. For me,
like
that 2 night shit. It makes it. It's like going to a party, then going home, and then going back to the party. Like
yeah, like
it's not fucking fun.
like when they did that, I gave him leeway because of COVID.
Great Muta's last match. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
right, you're right.
Like I gave him leeway because of COVID, but then when they kept going with that, okay, now you're just milking people for their money.
Listen, there's no
great.
reason for Mania to be good during COVID with nobody being there.
Hell
You're
no.
right.
Where
Just
we can
skip
be
that
there, and it's so boring.
Yeah.
And
I'm so glad I didn't spend my money because I would have been.
That's right, Ray. That's right, Ray. You started to sound like me. Yo. You gotta stop fucking around with me. I'm tormenting you or whatever. I'm fucking turning you.
Yeah, I would have been like, bro.
WrestleMania. I just feel like making WrestleMania 2 nights, it takes away the spectacle that was WrestleMania. Like WrestleMania,
It does.
Like
it does. You're right.
like
First of all, it's a
absolutely.
Saturday and a Sunday. Y'all got too much going on
What
now.
the fuck?
And
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine you had to pay for it. Like, you lucky it's free.
See-
But I'm sitting down for WrestleMania,
Man.
making my WrestleMania party, and then I got to make it again tomorrow. Like, nah,
right,
but it's supposed
I'll
to be
see
the
you
one
guys
fucking
tomorrow.
event.
No. And then what makes it worse is you'd be like, I'm just gonna watch night 1 because the match I want to see is here. I don't really
It's
care.
here.
And that's what makes it worse.
Yeah,
you gotta
they
wait
fucking up,
till
yo.
night 2 to see what you want to see.
see,
Cody and Roman are night 2.
That's
see,
boring.
the only reason I made it, it was like acceptable for WWE to have 2 shows was when NXT was good. They had the NXT Takeover that Saturday and then WrestleMania that Sunday.
Yeah, it was 2 shows. Yeah, so you can enjoy 2 different things, but not WrestleMania and shit. Like,
Oh, they got 3 shows going on that whole week.
Oh fuck,
listen, bro.
WWE, I love you, but I do not,
You know,
I do not
they
love you
do.
that much.
Because they got NXT, they got night 1, they got night 2.
What is that?
Hall
Stand
of
and
Fame
deliver.
just- they not even that. They got SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, Hall of
Stand
Fame,
and
too.
deliver. Night 1, night. That's a lot going on.
Them motherfuckers is all gonna pass out on that last night.
Literally, it's
Doing
like,
too
oh,
much.
That's why Randy said, "I'm fine, but I'm gonna stay home because y'all
boy,
been doing too much."
Well, we gotta be on a perk 30 to get through all them damn shows.
and Adderall.
Man, I see why
attention.
Cody and Roman night 2. They said we're gonna rest.
I'm trying to tell you, Roman
Then
ain't gonna be
we'll
out
go.
there.
Man.
But, hey, listen, y'all. It's been a really, really good talk. I mean, it is. We're gonna do a prediction, even though we've talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about when we get the final card, we will have a prediction show. Jay, you're more than welcome to come back and
Of course,
join us for that as well, man. But hey, Beeline, listen, thank you guys so much. We've had people actually watching us the whole night so far. This is actually really interesting. Glad you guys, WrestleMania season. We're gonna keep having. I'm actually really, really considering moving Straight Through the Ropes Wrestletalk on Wednesday nights. I have an opening for it, and I think that's where it's going to go. So I'll keep you posted. But until next time, make sure you check out Jason Craig at the Bring the Popcorn, baby. Tell them where you can find you, Jay.
You can find me everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Actually, just go to the website www.bringthepopcorn.com. The way it is spelled, and
Beautiful.
all of my stuff is there. We have merchandise. I was sipping out of Bring the Popcorn cup.
Where's my mug, yo? How do I not have my damn mug here? I'm always leaving it now. I love to having my own shit to show.
Don't let me make no merch. I'm gonna have it everywhere.
Get some merch, Ray.
Man.
I'll get some shit for you.
Yeah, and also we do record on Sundays. I'm gonna on Sundays at just Sunday. I put the notification out there. It's still floating around. I also want to do more shows. We did the first episode of the bucket list with these two lovely people right here. And we're going to we're going to vote on topics. I already have the next bucket list. It is it's the top 10 worst video game adaptations. No, top 5 worst video game adaptations.
I got number 1 in my head, and I know it's number 1. I'll right now.
We can do this.
And like I said, like I said, these two are also welcome to come. And we do bad movie reviews. Those are always fun.
I love that.
Oh man, I got a lot. I love that.
Oh yeah. Trust me, we're actually opening up to do some things like that too. I kind of want to do more lives along the line of doing stuff like that, talking about movies and things like that. We actually had an idea we were going to do because the Razzies are coming up. Me and Nick Tabor, guys. You guys remember Nick Tabor from the Movie Theater Time Machine? We were going to do a kind of like an award show, like talking about like some of the all-time worst movies and stuff. So it's a lot of fun doing shit like that, bro. It's always fun.
Yeah, we just have fun have fun over at the channel. So just join us, join the Facebook group, just join the conversation. And yeah, we're going to be having lots of fun. Hopefully I'll be having these 2 on more shows because I'd be having a blast talking to these two.
Yes, yeah, you too, bro. You bring fun into the thing. We're kind of dynamic and up, and you kind of a little bit more chill and relaxed. So the dynamic is mellow and calm and collected and shit. But Ray, go ahead, tell them we can find you, Ray. Guys, Ray is like my official tag team partner when it comes to doing this now, man. But where do they find you at, Ray?
TikTok. Everybody knows TikTok. TikTok is where I'm at.
Check out her TikTok.
My usernames are all the same except TikTok apparently has a 3 at the end of it. Didn't know. But yeah, I'm on TikTok. That's about it. I don't really do much. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a great TikTok, yo. Tomorrow. Happy birthday, Raven. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yo, listen, I don't know what I'm thinking over here, but I forgot to play my sponsors. We have sponsors, and I cannot do this. So I'm going to actually play them right now. Check them out. People, check it out. The Beeline Entertainment, LLC, is proudly sponsored by Dubby. That's right, get more Dubby. That genderless energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing, is there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB&RG and get 10% off your order today. Get more Dubby, get more power. People, the Beeline Entertainment, LLC is proudly sponsored by Bedford International Film Festival. That's right, stay tuned for some amazing events coming from the Bedford Film Festival. We'll have all the info you need right here on the Beeline. People, check out my girls Lady Faye and Mello Supremo over on the Allegedly Credible podcast. That's right, it's an amazing show. They got a lot of personality, 2 friends talking it up. You know what it's about. Check it out today. That's right, guys. Yo, listen, thank you guys so much for reminding me about my sponsors. I don't want to get in trouble, whatever, but you guys will be seeing the Allegedly Credible podcast. Mel and Danielle, you've seen them a couple times on the lives we have here. They have a great show. I'm actually marketing them, and they're part of the team, so you're going to be seeing a lot more. They have a great show. They have so much stuff. So if you see me throwing them, check them out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on their channel. And, of course, on these channels as well, go check out Ray on TikTok. And make sure you subscribe to the Beeline, baby. We're going to be back with more of that straight through the ropes. Wrestletalk. Next time, we'll do the prediction show. I'm pretty sure that'll be the next show we do. And you guys definitely make sure you follow up so you can make your predictions as well. But until then, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and we'll holler at y'all.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
See ya. Have a nice time. Enjoy the class.